Rock FM 92.3. And this is our voice. We are the solid voice of the people. Rock FM 92.3.
People, good morning. Anyone that listen to us now, today, now Friday, and not just the Friday. Today, now Good Friday. I know all Christians today, then they look forward to this very day. And to wish our Christian brothers a happy Good Friday. Yes, as I know. And from our own studio, they tell us today, number 18th day of April 2025. Now 3 minutes, 9 hours past the hour 7 o'clock. And my name is Joachim Agodi Joba Lokucha. They here this morning with Commissioner Minister from daughter of the Federation for the Zaraba State Chapter. Shawana to Italy. Just back from recent visit to see you travel go Europe? You go France?
I follow.
You follow go? Okay, you don't, because you will soon come back. Taraba State Chapter. So now they here this morning, as I know, and today Tori, and I don't hear the voice of us. We're going to hear this morning. She don't know as they carry waka. They couldn't hear the voice of Shawana Chisiaka.
Master, welcome to Safia, the Fatam Tashi Chicken Koshin Lafia. Nadama Okatin Al-Uma Baraka, the Juma, Semakuma, Al-Uma Baki, the Musumida, Christian Baraka, the Juma, the one and Juma, Itachi Juma, the Aikikira, the Good Friday Kina. One is she sharing the Kizam who the wannan kafa ta mai albarka gidan rediyon Rock FM daga ranar Litinin har zuwa ranar Asabar inda muke kawo muku jaridu da kuma rahotanni daga jaridu da muke dauke da su a wannan kasa ta musamman daga misali mu kuma ba ku dama domin ku shigo cikin shirin ta kofa albarkacin bakin ku yanzu dai a cikin shirin kamar da muka saba ne za mu kawo muku wata hasashe yanayi
plenty activities plenty for the Christian world. Understand? So Baraka the Jumat to our Muslim brothers and sisters too, because today na Jumat day. Okay, as we saw, see plenty messages don't they come around the Easters from different parts of the country, and even they don't declare. The federal government don't declare Friday, that's today, and Monday public holiday. So workers will get time to rest and then get time to pray and to reflect. As most leaders don't they already don't they talk to the Christian community for Nigeria. Say in a period where we say they need to reflect on the sacrifice where Jesus Christ go through this very period and to enhance, say make them show love, show sacrifice. Understand say this sacrifice it demands say make them love their neighbor as themselves. So now very reflective period, and now period where we say people go dey look meditate on so many things around how the Christian faith be like. So wonderful. Make we wish our Christian brothers and sisters too happy Good Friday and Easter in advance. But you know, say rice no dey ever absent. Sure, you understand?
So sai ai ni yanzu idan zaka bani ita shinkafan da karan sai in biya kuɗin motar in je gidanka. Ranar Easter.
My fasting they end by Tuesday.
Babu yarda ba.
My fasting they end by Tuesday.
Ya end a Sunday.
No, that's Tuesday night.
Sai Monday mu je mu da tunda akwai.
You just come back. You just come back. See, you see those good things when you eat when you go France. Make you no spoil them with Nigerian this thing.
Wa shi sa nake so in dan.
That's why okay, put them after Tuesday. Because what thing will happen now be say, you know it's that they call gbogbo rice now they go dey cook now. Public rice. The one who decide will give you a privately prepared rice. You understand? People are. You understand? So make you no rush am. After Monday, where that one when they cook for everybody don pass, then we go arrange your own. You understand? So as before as you know, we go to work out this way. We go take our weather report this morning. That's today weather Tori. If we get through to Dr. Vincent OJ, and if network no allows to go through, sharp we go enter our ginger, and our ginger this morning we go take our motivation. After motivation we go enter the main Tori, where we say we're going to bring you now waiting the newspapers, then they talk this morning. Then we go reach the point where we say we go leave on for another month, make una chook mouth for the matter, we go carry content. Now so it could be like this morning. So if you know say you never enter our bus this morning, if you don't listen to us, that means you don't enter the bus. But otherwise, so if you carry enter the bus this morning with us, now for you to just look for Rock FM Jalingo for all the social media handle, right from Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and X. Just type Rock FM Jalingo, and then you don't enter the bus with that. Make sure so you also join us on our YouTube channel. All you just need to do also now to just search Rock FM 923 JAL, Rock FM 923 JAL. When you get that, just make sure say you just click that subscribe button, and then that means you don't enter the bus fully this morning. Now which people go greet before our bus can't get problem, then they go help us push out. Tell us where we go start from this.
Wato hasashen yanayi Dr. Vincent OJ, idan ba mu kuma sai mu nan samu kuma gefen kalamin karfin hukuma.
Okay. To shawana ce?
Na.
Ya fire on.
To masu sauraro kamar yadda kuka sani dai wannan rana ta Juma'a wanda ake kira da Good Friday, wanda yake nuna cewa akwai buki a gaba wanda zai kasance a ranar Lahadi, wanda buki ce ta Easter. So don haka muna ta daukacin al'umman duniya baki daya Kristoci a duk inda suke wannan rana, wanda yake nuna irin sadaukar wadda shi Yesu Almasihu yi wa Christian a wannan duniya ta mu kenan. Muna taya dukkan su murna wannan rana ta Easter. Kamar da kuka sani a cikin wannan shirin muna zuwa ne daga jami'ar jihar Taraba domin sada ku da Dr. Vincent OJ domin ya kama na hasashen yanayi, sai daga bisani kuma mu kai ku zuwa ga kalaman karfafa gwiwa domin mu ci gaba da karfafawa juna gwiwa a rayuwar nan domin gudanar da yanayi da kuma tafiyar da rayuwar mu cikin daidai da kuma lumana. Domin haka yanzu bari mu sada ku da Dr. Vincent OJ kafin nan mu ji ga kalaman karfafa gwiwa. Dr. Vincent OJ, big job.
This one are the weather forecast for today, Friday, the 18th of April 2025. For the bringer for Jalingo, Wakari, Gambo, Gaso, and other local governments in the state. So for this morning, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon, the air temperature for Jalingo will warm up plus 29 minimum plus 36 degrees maximum. Wind gusts go day Jalingo at 11 meters per second this morning, and the sky go day cloudy. And for Wakari, the air temperature go day plus 28 minimum plus 35 degrees Celsius maximum. The relative humidity go day between 51 to 77%, and it go day cloudy. For Gembu, the air temperature go day plus 19 minimum plus 27 maximum temperature. Relative humidity go day between 75 to 95%, and it go day cloudy. And in some location there may be the drizzle. For gas, so the air temperature go there plus 29 minimum plus 37 maximum. But there's uncomfortable relative humidity there 47 to 69%, and wind gusts go there at 11 meters per second. The sky go there cloudy. For afternoon time between 12 to 6 p.m. the temperature for Jalingo will carry 1 plus 38 minimum plus 40 maximum. Means today na hot day. Relative humidity go dey between 26 to 41%, and the sky go dey cloudy. For carry the air temperature go dey plus 37, minimum plus 41. Yes, promise to be uncomfortable. Relative humidity dey 33 to 45%, and the sky go dey cloudy. And for Gemo, the southern region, the air temperature go dey plus 25 minimum, plus 28 maximum. You go dey okay, and with the spare hail. The relative humidity go dey between 68 to 75%. For gas, so the air temperature go dey plus 39, minimum plus 42 maximum. So go dey very uncomfortable. Relative humidity go dey 28 to 42%, and you also still go dey cloudy. For evening time, the air temperature go drop for Jalingo to 32 minimum plus 39 degrees Celsius maximum. Go dey bit uncomfortable. Relative humidity dey between 27 to 49%, and the sky go dey cloudy. For carry, the sky go dey cloudy with temperature of plus 33 minimum, plus 38 maximum, and relative humidity dey between 33 to 55%. And for Gembu, the air temperature go dey plus 21 degrees minimum, plus 25 degrees maximum. Go dey okay for most people, and it go also dey cloudy. Relative humidity dey for 70 to 84%. In some places, those clouds could be converted to showers. And for gas, so the temperature go drop to plus 34 minimum, plus 40 maximum. Means the gas will go hot reach evening or night. Relative humidity 28 to 49%, and the sky go dey cloudy. The geomagnetic field today na active, so now little wahala with the spread for radio communication, GPS accuracy, and satellite system. The UV index they show 11.8 for Jalingo extreme, 10.8 for Ukari very high, 11.1 in Gembu extreme, and 11.5 in Gaso extreme. This one are the weather information when they come to on Top Rock FM 92.3 Jalingo. My name is Vincent Oje. Happy Good Friday to our Christians, and wish all of us well. Happy weekend.
Shawana to Vincent Oji. Don't give us how the weather will be like this today for Taraba State. Thank you so much, Dr. Vincent Oji. And Dr. Vincent Oji, a climatologist and a lecturer with the Department of Geography, Taraba State University. Okay.
Thomas kun saurari hasashen yanayi daga bakin Dr. Vincent Oji daga nan jami'ar jihar Taraba da ke nan garin Jalingo. Kun ji da yanayin za su kasance a ranar ta Juma'a, domin haka ku ɗau matakin kare kawunan ku gaba ɗaya, har da mu ma'ana za mu ɗau matakin kare kawunan mu yayin da muka fuskanci irin wannan yanayi. Barkanku.
Okay, Shawana, we take our ginger this morning. Our motivation this morning. Now, African proverbs now they tell us, they say a man who invokes a storm on his people cannot prevent his house from destruction. A man who invokes a storm on his people cannot prevent his house from destruction. Shawana, shame most times. We think say we they do people. We never say we did do ourselves.
So same.
Because we think say anything what we do, you understand, say that people will go affect, it will go affect us. But because we live in a community, but because we are part of the people, if you like, no matter how you do something, one way or the other, it will touch you. If it don't touch you directly, it will touch you indirectly. So if you they do something, if not for the good of yourself, for the good of the community, it will touch you. If not good you do for the community or the generality of the people, it will touch you in good way. If not bad, now you they do, you understand, it will also touch you in one way. And you know, so this message good for all of us. No, we know, say our actions, where we they do, it affect us directly or indirectly. If it good for the community, it good for us. If e no good for the community, e no go also good for us. We dey talk this one because e dey important make some people think say, oh, we dey na because of us, ourselves. But you see all those things wey you dey talk say ourselves, ba, at the end of the day, then they affect you. You no go fit talk say for instance now they talk say you dey in charge of a hospital project, abi make you build hospital for your community, you come carry the money shoot for pocket because you think say anytime when you sick you go fit fly go Abuja, or anytime when you sick you go fit fly go Jos, or anytime when you sick you fit fly go anywhere or abroad. Shey you know say if you dey for inside this Jalingo or this Taraba, when sickness catch you, emergency catch you, the first place where dem go give you treatment na the hospital wey dey for here. So you don dey see now, say whether you like am or not, e go start with you first. When you think say you dey suffer the people, say e no go affect you, na with you go start with first. Shey you know say dem say make you construct road, you carry the money put for pocket, you carry the money go abroad or go anywhere go safer, you no construct the road, abi accident no be announce for anybody now. If you no take time, if that accident no affect you, go affect your family member. And I don't know say politicians usually they no go do anything until when they don't affect them. Shey you get now, ba? We go dey talk about road no good, hospital no good, they no go do anything until when e don affect either their own or themselves, then they go come to say this thing now they need to do am. You get now, ba? So anything wey be say we dey do, if e good for the general public, it go also good for us. You understand? And if e bad for the general public as a result of our selfishness, it go touch us one way or the other. So as you dey do things, make you dey consider am, because if you no consider am, the day wey e go reach you too, that time maybe e go dey too late. E go dey too late in the sense that maybe na kpai you don kpai be that. You understand, right? So when we dey talk all these things, say make we put things where we say everybody, wetin they call public goods, anything where everybody dey enjoy. Abeg, if you dey in charge, if na you dey in charge of such things, make e dey very okay and dey available, because you no know whether na you go be the first person where we say you go benefit from am on a good morning.
Cewa masu sauraro kun ji yadda ta kasance, wato idan muka koma bangaren ita kalaman karfafa gwiwa tana magana ne akan mutumi da ya haddasa hadari akan mutanensa ba zai iya kare gidansa daga rushewa ba. Wato idan wani ya jefa jama'arsa a cikin tashin hankali ko wahala, to wannan bala'i zai dawo kansa ko da sanin shi ko cikin rashin sanuwan shi. Wato idan kana tunanin zaka cutar da wani, kana tunanin kai burinka a rayuwa kawai ka cutar da wasu ne, to wata rana cutarwar da kake yin nan zai dawo ta hanyar da ka sani ko ta hanyar da baka sani ba, zai dawo a gare ka ko a kanka ko a iyalinka ko ma a wasu danginka. Wannan ke nuna cewa idan zaka tona ramin mugunta a koyaushe ka tona shi dan dore, domin kai ma zaka iya zo ka je ka faɗi. Wannan ita kiran kina na musamman ga shugabanni waɗanda wasu lokuta kuna gani ana ganin kaman shugabanni idan akwai kuɗi da aka ware domin yin wasu abubuwa, shugabanni a gwamnati ko kuma a gargajiyance ma baki ɗaya, idan akwai wani abin da ya kamata ka yi wa al'umma domin kawo ci gaba, kana tunanin kai kana da naira wanda ba lalle bane sai ka dogara akan wancan abin da yake so ya kawo ci gaba ga al'umma, domin haka zaka sanya kuɗin aljihun to ka sani wata rana ta hanyar da ka sani ko ta inda baka sani ba zai iya dawowa gare ka ko karan kanka ko kuma iyalinka. Game da abokin aiki na ya bada misali cewa da aka baka kuɗi ne domin a inganta ko kuma a gina asibiti, kai kuma kana tunani a duk lokacin da idan ka kwanta rashin lafiya zaka iya tashi ka je Abuja, ka je wasu makwabta jihohi ko kuma ma ka iya fitan kasan waje. To akwai wani lokacin da idan kana buƙatar kulawa ta gaggawa dole sai an fara duba ka a asibiti na gida. To ni kuma idan zan kara ma akwai lokacin da ma za a samu wato yanayi mara kyau wanda za a iya ce ita jirgin da kake tinkaho da shi zaka shiga domin zuwa kasashen ketare za a iya samun matsala da za a ce jirgi ba za ta tashi ba, kuma idan kana cikin wata mawuyacin hali dole asibitocin da kake a inganta nan dole su ne za a kai ka. Domin haka idan ka gyara wa kanka, idan ka bata wa kanka, kana tunanin kana cutar da al'umma, ba al'umma kake cutarwa ba har da kanka, saboda wata rana kai ma zai shafi ka. Wannan shine kalaman karfafa gwiwar tamu ta wannan sanyin safiyar. A duk abubuwan da muke mu sani cewa idan muka yi mai kyau mu ma za ta shafi mu idan za mu tuna ranar mugunta mu tuna shi dan daidai domin za mu je mu iya faɗawa a gare ta.
Okay, Shawana too. Some people who enter bus, they don't show us their ticket already. Kwali Dogari, Christy Kachala, Agabus, Jotan Sagwe, yes, in the greet all of us, all of them, they greet us. Lawrence, Kaludias, in talk say you'll be commissioner for enjoyment. Okay, Abdullah Omar, Ishaku Kabo, yes, Amatukura, Franco Patrick, himself, in the great honorable commissioner of enjoyment, and waiting for the Dauda Jalong, Samson O'Shea Jobless, and titles Ndowe Isaiah, Princess Nabila Tamti, yes, we don't see you. Okay, Ismaila Rex, Semix, okay, in talk say in Badun, it's in enjoying this motivation. I say go so add pastor to my name. Seriously?
True.
Okay, make sure say una bring una offering. Abi, Shawana too. Make them go with if you want add pastor, make them bring their offering. Okay. You never start church, you don't become treasurer. I know. The congregation never big, so we never get treasurer. Pastor will keep the money. Now when congregation not big, now we go do it. Now we go appoint treasurer. But now congregation never big. Okay, Mr. Cool too say yes, Mr. Cool. He say Shawana too, your voice is too sweet. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Cool, and others where they say them plenty for there. We see they don't holler us, even King Ruby Sokani. Okay, Shawana too. We don't take all they don't tell us. Say they don't plan the boss. We start to the fire now, sharp because bad local time no day. Make we start. Where we go start from? Shawana to just come back from France, have we? Just come back from France. President never come back. People don't talk. Plenty people don't talk. They say, who is this president? You know it's our president. Now 2 weeks and I say go spend. It happen. Okay, but we start from that complaint first. Daily Trust, now carry on. Tinubu Western stay in Europe. Tinubu Western stay in Europe. Shawana to I say your daddy is not ready to come back.
Zedao.
Of course, as I don't see you now, I don't say he will come back. But the 2 weeks when it was say he will come back, and 9 people come to talk say, not the 2 weeks when I talk say president go spend. And some people said, not even though they talk say, even these 2 weeks where I go spend, even if that name, I would say no, make una understand. The president he go rest. So you advice of work because for Nigeria na the disturb am.
Yawa abin da nake so in gaya maka kenan. Baka ganewa yana buƙatar hutu mai zai samu fresh eyes domin ya duba damuwar matsalar Najeriya.
In the French way. He go get a French fresh air, French eyes.
Sure.
You understand? Now not be allowed Baba rest for Nigeria.
Yes,
that's why make him go France, make him go look on a fire well because the way we stay on the disturbance for this country. Say Kai, he not to bad now. She will get back. So if you follow that story, Tinubu monitoring developments in Nigeria from Europe presidency. Somebody talked yesterday say the president is doing remote work. You understand? Say he's a remote work president and he's working from any part of the world. Now for this country now, not you tell us one certain time for this country say the president can govern from any part of the world. You understand? Okay, I wait to make when you say Daily Trust carry this story. Tinubu monitoring developments in Nigeria from Europe. Presidency in the talk. They say the presidency don't react to people when they say that they shout, then they open mouth, they talk anyhow. say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu no dey the country, he don't know wetin dey happen. You know say that they keep people for Jos, for Plateau State. You know say that they keep people for Benue. You know say that all they take over place for Medu for Borno. You know here say that they keep people for Zamfara. How him go dey for abroad when see all these things dey happen? He no even bother. He no be the president. He whatever he dey do for there, he supposed to don cut him journey short. He supposed to don come country. Wetin they do for there? Nine the presidency just do that like this. When I go sit down, you understand? You do that like you do that. You just presidency just say, when I go sit down. The president is in charge of this country.
Okay.
You understand? They monitor everything where they happen. You understand? So when I dey disturbing myself, governments they go on. The soldiers, the military, then they crush terrorists. But you know what? Now only the president come make him carry gun, mate.
Sure. Can you mean?
I waiting I want. Make him carry gun, go fight. Come on. She want to. I know president say, "Well, make una make chum." Ekpe ndake, what how they call am? Make una close in mouth for Musa.
Make una
close in mouth. The president is aware. He's on top of the situation. He knows he's giving instruction. Chief of Army Staff know what to do. Chief of Defense Staff do this. And IG of Police, you know what to do. Minister of Communication say this. So the president knows what he's doing. See, in hand there on top of everything that happen from Nigeria. You know. So when I come to say he go want make him come from France, make him finish him holiday. In fact, the holiday na 2 weeks. He's supposed to don't finish it. But in preparation for his coming, he won't leave France, not enter London. You understand? Yeah, because he need to take London breeze small. You understand? Take London breeze because he not just enter Nigeria with a French breeze. So make some with London breeze. You understand? So that's why Daily Trust they carry on this one. He say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don extend his stay for Europe, and this time around, why they call am Europe now? Because he don't leave Paris, he don't enter Londona. So you understand, ba? The president say, make una no worry. Immediately the president return. You understand, ba? You know, now straight from airport, he would enter office the work set because all the files when don't treat for France. You know, say they pack all the files, file. You understand? Put inside plane for them. As if they go France, they put everything for them. Say all the file when don't treat. As if they come straight. Now straight to office in they go. They even go outside. Now from there you go just check. I say, a minister for power, come and collect your file. I don't match your script. Or you take. Now Daily Trust now carry that one up top of say plenty people like the former the 2023 presidential candidate of PDP Atiku to say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know, bother about wetin dey happen. Say they won't finish Nigeria, see no bother. The same thing too. Peter Obi, Labour Party presidential candidate for 2023. He say over 150 people, they don't kill them. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he sits down, they eat French rice for France, for Paris. You no bother about wetin dey happen. Na him make when presidency now, they don't respond to them. Say make una no worry una sef. He say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is on top of the situation, and he's a president that is governing from France, and he know wetin dey happen. So make una close una mouth.
To masu sauraro idan muka je ga jaridar Daily Trust da muka fara duba ita rahoto da ta kawo mana da wannan sanyin safe, za mu ga cewa Tinubu ya tsawaita zamansa a kasar Turai kenan. Wannan dai na zuwa ne yayin da shi shugaban kasa ya tsawaita zamansa a Turai, inda aka koka a yayin da ake fuskantar kashe-kashe da yawaitar sace-sace. Wasu jigajigan 'yan adawa sun buƙaci Tinubu da ya dawo gida nan take, inda kuma fadar shugaban kasa ta mayar da martani kan suka da ake saboda rashin kasancewar shugaba Bola Ahmed Tinubu a cikin kasa, tana mai cewa ko da yake yana waje yana ci gaba da bibiyar abubuwa da ke faruwa a kasar Najeriya kenan, inda mutane suka ci gaba da suka cewa me yasa shugaban kasa zai kasance baya cewa ya tafi hutu ne na mako guda biyu wato mako biyu wanda kuma yanzu ya riga ya tsawaita ko kuma ya riga ya wuce wa'adin da ya bada yayin da Najeriya take fuskantar matsaloli kama daga jihar Benue, jihar Plateau, ita Borno da wasu sassa na wannan kasa da ake ci gaba da fuskantar matsalar rashin tsaro, inda shi kuma fadar shugaban kasar ta mai da martani cewa duk da cewa shugaba Bola Tinubu baya Najeriya amma yana ci gaba da bibiyar duk al'amura da suke faruwa a wannan kasar, inda har yanzu za mu ga cewa fadar shugaban kasar ta ce rashin kasancewar shugaban kasa a kasa na ɗan lokaci ne kuma yana da nasaba da hutu na kusan makonni biyu da aka riga aka sanar, inda fadar shugaban kasar ta ce shugaban ya bar Paris zuwa birnin London a ƙarshen mako kuma yana ci gaba da tattaunawa da manyan jami'an gwamnati kan muhimman batutuwa na kasa, ciki har da ba da umarni da shugabannin tsaro don magance barazana da ke tasowa a wasu yankuna na wannan kasa, wanda kuma har yanzu za mu ga cewa shi tsohon mataimakin shugaban kasa kuma dan takarar jam'iyyar PDP a zaben shugaban kasa na shekarar 2023 Atiku Abubakar da Peter Obi na Labour waɗanda suka yi suka game da fadar shugaban kasa da suka ce abubuwa mara kyau na faruwa a kasar, rashin tsaro na ta karuwa a wannan kasar yayin da shi shugaban kasa ya kara tsawaita zamansa a kasar Turai, inda shi kuma Peter Obi ya ce sama da mutane 150 ne aka kashe a kwanan nan sakamakon rikice-rikice, amma kuma har yanzu shi shugaban kasa bai ce ko zancen dawarsa wannan kasa ta ba. To wannan dai labarin na nan a jaridar Daily Trust game da irin suka da ake na tsawaita zaman shugaban kasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu a kasar Turai, yayin da fadar shugaban kasa ta mai da martanin cewa shugaban kasar duk da kasancewar shi baya Najeriya amma yana da duk al'amura da suke kasancewa a wannan kasa da suke tafiya a wannan kasa. Domin karin bayani idan kuna son cikakken bayani a game da wannan za ku iya hanzarta ku duba jaridar ta Daily Trust din.
Shawana too. We don't tire for old leaders. We need new leaders. Fresh leaders like Shawana Siaka. Where they become a governor very soon. Yes. And I who they talk this one. Not me they talk this one. Now for Punch Superman and the reporter this morning. Nigeria needs new breed of leaders. Hands that. Nigeria needs new breed of leaders. Hands that. And the deputy governor of Lagos State, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, now the topic, say we need new generation of leadership in Nigeria. He said the one what we say na national development and integrity now go do in front of them. And say no be the number of time when we say they spend for office, as they talk to Shawana too. No be the number of time when they spend for office, according to Dr. Obafemi Hamzat. He talk say waiting the important say the leader know the way, he follow the way, and he show people the way. He talk say na responsible leadership now be that, and he talk say because of this one, say be like say all the people when say that they rule us now, including himself, because he himself dey for office. He say be like say the new crop of leaders, the youth and the leaders of tomorrow. He don't tell what don dey hear am. The youth and the leaders of tomorrow. Right from primary school I don dey hear am. You are the leader of tomorrow. You are the leader of tomorrow. Tomorrow. The people wey tell us say we are the leader of tomorrow, they never gree comot from the chair. Which chair we go come sit on top? Abi? But Hamza dey talk say the reason why they talk this one, na to tell us say be like say those wey be say dem dey in charge of government now, or people wey dey for power, say kai they need fresh idea, and na this fresh idea na im go move the country forward. Im dey talk this one, and na for where im dey talk this one, where im dey keynote address, im dey give keynote address for wetin dem dey call the Lagos Leadership Summit, wey be say na Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy na dey organize am. Im touchlight so many things around leadership. Im talk say the way wey we dey go so, if we no get new crop of leaders, say be like say things no go waka the way wey supposed to be. Okay, now the Punch newspaper na report am this morning. Nigeria needs new breed of leaders. How's that?
Masu a jaridar Punch kuwa za mu ga cewa Najeriya na buƙatar sabon tsarin shugabanci, inji Hamza. Mataimakin gwamnan jihar Lagos Dr. Obafemi Hamza ya buƙaci samar da sabon tsarin shugabanci a Najeriya wanda zai fi mayar da hankali kan ci gaban kasa da gaskiya maimakon daɗewa kawai a kujerun mulki, inji shi mataimakin gwamnan jihar Lagos kenan. A cewarsa mataimakin gwamnan ci gaban Najeriya ya ta'allaka ni da samar da shugabanni masu gaskiya, jarumta, hangen nesa da kuma jajircewa wajen yi wa jama'a hidima, ba wai waɗanda kawai ke rike da mukamai ba tare da tabbacin tasiri ba. Ya ce Najeriya na buƙatar shugabanni na gari da za su fice ta hanyar gina kasa mai karfi da inganci, ba wai saboda tsawon lokaci da suka ɗauka a ofishi ba. Har yanzu in ji Hamza ɗin kenan. Sannan kuma ya kara da cewa shugabanci na kwarai dole ne ya gino kan gaskiya, adalci da kuma kyakkyawan tsari na gudanar da mulki. Yana mai cewa ba tare da gaskiya ba da amana ba wani shugaba da zai iya zama mai tsari, inda yake cewa Najeriya na buƙatar matasa masu jini a jika domin tafiyar da al'amuranta. Ya yi wannan bayanin ne yayin da yake gabatar da jawabin buɗe taro a karo na biyu na taron koyi shugabanci a jihar Lagos, wanda cibiyar koyar da shugabanci ta Latif ta shirya. Hamza ya gabatar da jawabi mai taken nauyin shugabanci gina gobe tare da manufan aiki, inda har yanzu dai wannan labarin tana nan a jaridar wato Punch kenan, inda yake ce Najeriya na buƙatar samun tsarin shugabanci tare da matasa masu jini a jika domin tafi da al'amuran kasa. Wannan kenan na nan a jaridar Punch.
Oh, Shawana, so we don't hold Vanguard for hand this morning. Vanguard carry this report. Nepotism under Buhari worse than Tinubu's government. Shehu Sani. Nepotism under Buhari worse than Tinubu's government. Shehu Sani. Okay, on top of the fact, say plenty people don dey talk say President Bola Ahmed administration e get wetin they call am government of Parapo. You know the government of Parapo? My own, namu, you understand? They don dey. So former senator, that is Senator Shehu Sani for Kaduna, ain't say una never look well. Make una look well. If una open una eye, na go see say wetin they call nepotism. That is my own na my own. Make them dey serve with me for government. They say wetin Buhari do, wetin President Bola Ahmed do. He say na small pikin when he's check wetin President Buhari do. He say don check am. Say na small thing. E be like say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu just dey play where former President Muhammadu Buhari do his own. And he talking taking time, so make him bring her out where make people understand. This one now don't be my voice, now the voice of Senator Shehu Sani. Make una hear am so that you no go quote me tomorrow. He says Sani recalled that during the ex-president administration, about 30 federal appointments were given to people from Katsina State, Buhari State. You understand? He said the DG of SSS Daura was from Katsina State. The DG of NIA Rufai was from Katsina State. The MPA, my sister Hadiza, she is from Katsina State. Director of Federal Mortgage Bank, Katsina State. Smida, Katsina State. FRCA, Katsina State. NIMET, Katsina State. Nimaza, Katsina State. Railway Corporation, Katsina State. All those things you don't talk of chairman of Federal Civil Service. About 30 of them, we don't have time. I can state all of them. All from Katsina State. End of quote. Now who talk that one? No be me. Nah. Senator Shehu Sani na him talk so. He even go for the country at a certain time in this country. The Controller General of Immigration, which is Babandende, is from northern Nigeria. Custom Hamid Ali is from northern Nigeria. Civil Defense Audi is from northern Nigeria. Chairman of Federal Road Safety Corps is from northern Nigeria. Why they look me? Now in the talk, now in voice, now they carry the talk so. The Secretary General of Police Alkali Baba is from northern Nigeria. The Chief of Naval Staff, the Chief of Army Staff, they are all from northern Nigeria. We have had all these things here, and you have never had any person from the southern part of the country raising issue. Now Sani they talk, no be me they talk. You understand? They say so all the people where they talk say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu they do Parapo. He say he no do anything compared to wetin President Buhari do. He said this one, say make them go check and where. He said President Tinubu, this one not just small. You don't even do anything. See, make them go check am now. Do you understand? And then they come say make I read out those things. Make una check. Shawala too. As they tell you so, now Banga I carry that to you. Nepotism under Buhari worse than Tinubu's government. Shehu Sani.
Babban magana. To wasu sauraro a bangar kuwa za mu ga cewa Shehu Sani yana magana yake cewa nuna son kai ko fifita 'yan uwa da abokan arziki a karkashin mulkin Buhari ya fi na gwamnatin Tinubu, in ji Shehu Sani. Tsanani haka da Darakta Janar na NIA daga Katsina ne, shugaban NPA Hadiza daga Katsina, Daraktan Federal Mortgage Bank Katsina, Sweden Katsina, FRCN Katsina, Nimes Katsina, inda ne ga sunan da ya yi ta bayyana waɗanda duk a lokacin mulkin shugaba wato tsohon shugaban kasa Buhari suka fito daga Katsina, inda yake jaddada cewa har yanzu da duk abin da shugaban kasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu yake waɗanda wasu suke ganin cewa yana kawo nashi ne ba tare da wasu daga waje bai ce har yanzu bai taka komai bai yi komai ba a irin abinda shi tsohon shugaban kasa Muhammadu Buhari ne a lokacin mulkin sa, inda ya kara da cewa wani lokaci a lokacin Buhari dukkan shugabannin hukumomin tsaro sun fito ne daga arewa kadai, inda kuma yake cewa akwai hukumar shige da fice duk lokacin a lokacin mulkin Buhari duk suma sun fito daga arewa. Yayi wannan bayani ne yayin da wasu suke suka cewa ai shugaba Bola Ahmed Tinubu yana kawo mutane ne daga yankinsa kawai yake bawa mukami, inda shi Shehu Sani fito yace duk abin da shugaba Bola Tinubu yake yi bai taka kafan abin da Buhari yi a lokacin wa'adinsa. Wannan na nan a jaridar Vanguard kimin da wannan safiyar.
Shawana, you know, say we dey always dey talk this thing. Say make we no lay precedent. We dey always dey talk this thing. Say when e bad, make you speak against am. And you always dey tell people, say immediately you don allow something don happen and nobody talk against am. Another person, the person wey go come go do worse.
So say
pass wetin you before. That's why make we dey always dey condemn wetin no good. You understand now? Because you know the style of the whole thing now be say another person wey go come maybe after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he go do pass this one when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So make we Nigerians, make we dey collectively say no to wetin no dey right.
Amma kuma ai ka sani kowa yana son kai sai ka ga ai ba damuwa tunda wannan daga yanki na ne ba damuwa to haka wani din ma zai kawo za a ci ba damuwa to ba zai magana.
Shey you know Shawana, for this country, no part of this country dey ever dey patient. I just dey tell you.
So say ma.
You understand that? Because I remember that time when this thing dey happen during President Muhammadu Buhari, all of us dey shout so say nepotism, favoritism, brotherlism, sisterlism, all the things we dey talk and say no. Some people come to say no. The president only dey pick people where if you work with. So for the whole of the country, na only the people from Katsina na if you work with abi no problem. Now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don come now. The same north wey be say dem dey defend this thing, then they don dey shout now. A person from east, southeast never become president. Maybe the day when that one too go become president, all of us go start to dey shout again, say, hey, all the only people dey for there. No country will go like that. No to think of Nigeria. I dey always tell people, say, you see these 36 states of the federation, including Abuja, making it 37. Every state get people, competent people, wey go fit do this work. Every state they get competent people wey go fit do am. So when we say our own, see wetin Senator Shehu rule out. You understand? At the end of the day, if all these things when talk, if we confirm and say na true, no be say we don't even need to confirm and they go dey there because we already don confirm and say na this say. So e no good make we dey play all this nepotism and all these things. Dem no dey help any nation. Make we spread appointment, federal character. Make everybody belong, make them contribute their quota. Because at the end of the day, now the wrong people now you go to carry the entire government all in the name of now your own. So you get what I'm saying. So make we know they preach that precedent. Yeah, I always be against precedents, especially when they say no the good precedents. So you get back. Shawana too. Baloko Chimoko quickly move to this thing. They say Nigerians then the verse. Now premium times now they talk up. Now waiting premium times they talk. It's 70% of Nigerians hold grievances against government, rich people. 70%. And then they see government and the best. And then they see rich people and the best. You understand? If you be rich person where they for outside there, but you know say 70% of Nigerians they don't like you. That's so. If you reach 70%, that is out of 7 people out of every 10. If they reach, they're not happy. They just feel like say you be part of their problem. If you be government, 70% of Nigerians they feel say will be the cause of their problem. Now, many times I carry this report, and a report by Elderman Trust Barometer, and what they do, Elderman Barometer, then they do it, then they measure public trust in 4 key institutions, that is government, business, NGOs, and media. Waiting that they try to check, then they try to see waiting the people perception, waiting their trust around this area. And according to them, they say with all these things where they happen around economic hardship, insecurity, and governance wahala where they for everywhere for Nigeria, say these people when they touch like Nigeria, say, you're not gonna tell us whether or not they happy with the government. They say 70% say they're not they happy with government. And the another 70% also they're not they happy with rich people too. So then they're part of the problem where we say they will get for this country. And why they talk say they're not they happy with rich people, they talk say at 74 cents, you understand that? They say 62% of rich people when they pay the tax when they're supposed to pay. You understand that? Say now poor people when they get now then they pay tax pass when they compare them to rich people. You see now waiting when we say Nigeria is the best with that. Should get? They say 74% of say rich people from Nigeria then they selfish. It's say that they selfish, and then they cost, then they add to the problem where government say now rich people and government now then join hands together, put Nigeria inside a blue bag, tie all the poor people inside, allow them to suffer. That's what they talk about.
My friend Nigeria she 70% in.
They say the 70%. I did. I sit down for friends. And they look all of them, they say the 70%. I know they here, I know they there. You understand? Because when we tell ourselves the truth, yes. I think make we look at this way. Yes, 70% for government side. I don't get problem with that one. The 70% for rich people, you get hard-working Nigerians where they the best way they can do.
And you must have in the government.
Yes, the rich people, you get people where they say, you get rich people where they colonize the government, where they say, then actually, then they for that side. But you get hard-working Nigerians, rich people where they say, then they do their best to provide the best. Now then they create job. You understand that? Even they said they go through the pace of waiting government they create for them. Sure you get that? Then they for there too. So I understand the pains of Nigerians. Sure you get, because when you look and say the price of things no smile the way it be and all those things, of course 70% it dey justify to some certain extent. But again, make we also ask ourselves, we too we dey do when we say it dey affect government. You understand? Because the poor people themselves get their own problem. 70% of Nigerians say that the first same time when they see government, and so they will do their eyes say you be the cause of our problem. When they see rich people too, they say you be the cause of our problem. And true, they too say if the rich people they pay their tax that they're supposed to pay, say plenty money go dey. You understand? But the other side, they come say if plenty people say they pay their data, the rich people they pay their tax. You say it be like say politicians they steal the money. Now they are best be that for this report what they talk so. Now they are best be that. So they talk say the two main people where they not happy with for this now people where they government and people where get money.
Yeah.
Which one here? You say okay, you don't take your position.
Wato ba idan zama ka bayani a gefe wannan ba, ina nan 70% na gefen gwamnatin nan. A wani lokacin kuma zan iya shiga har da na gefen masu kuɗi. Ni yanzu wannan shi rahoton an yi ne akan tax kenan. To ni kuma ba a kai ma zan yi magana ba. Ni akan wasu kana magana nan ni kuma hankali na koma wani gefe ne ɗaya. Ina tuna wasu abubuwa ne. Wato a ƙasa Najeriya ne wanda akan fitar da a gwamnatin tarayya za ta fitar da daman aiki a wannan kasar ne masu hannu da shuni abin da yasa zan ce maka duka biyu ina ciki a wannan kasar ne masu hannu da shuni ne za su kai kuɗi sai a basu talakawan kuma sai su zama ko oho ka gane a wannan lokacin ne sai an tabbata an ba dan kwamishina dan wancan kaza dan wancan minista sai an babba su sai lokacin da aka san suna sora guda 10 sai a sake maku link.
And sure you know so all this way they make people invest na hunger na ide.
Yawa to kaga duka wannan abu yana cikin don haka zan iya fushi da gwamnati har da masu hannu da shi saboda sun nuna wa gwamnati cewa mu da kuɗi za mu sai.
If people dey chop well they no go invest with government.
You go chop
with invest with this
when you have money and when you have something to do.
Okay, Jawatu.
Nah.
And now where we go dey chook mouth this morning with that? What are the invest with government and rich people? And the matter we go carry come to this morning. According to this report, it says 70% of Nigerians people dey inside that they talk about and go enter the 30% wey do the best. It's all that the best with government. Wetin dey make una invest with government?
Sure.
And wetin and rich people. And because you get rich people for this country wey be say dem dey contribute, dem dey do the best wey dem fit try to see say because dem fit move their money. You know say people, you get people wey dey carry their money comot from this country. You get people wey say they don keep their money for this country. They create industry and all those things. So then they create employment. Sure you get and then because we no go fit put all these people for inside one basket. You know go dey fair. That's why I say e be like say me I dey for the other 30% wey no dey invest with them. But whichever way na my matter we go dey check out this morning. Wetin dey make una vex Nigerians based on this report say 70% dem vote grievance and that is grievance na just vex. Wetin be grievance for?
Da haushi ma da fushi ma da kana ganin mutum kaman ka je ka cafke shi ne ka
na just vex ne. See they get they vex na vex e go be still na grievance no grievance na vex dem dey vex for government say they no happy with government. Yes, I think na the best way be that. And even rich people they feel like say these two people na them be the cause of their problem. So na the matter we dey chook mouth this morning wetin make one think say una no dey happy with government and rich people on top of this report wey dem bring come so because me I no dey inside shawara to say dey for government side me I no dey for any side of the government I no dey side I no vex with government I no vex with rich people I just dey vex with the hunger wey dey for the land who cause am I no wan know.
Okay.
Shawara to now the matter we dey chook mouth oya make una start to dey send us a message on 0812975560 082975560. One are the best 70% of now the best with government and rich people according to this report.
Tunasarwa da premium times game da ita magana da muke tattaunawa da abokin aiki na wato ita premium times ta rawaito cewa kashi 70 na al'ummar kasa na fushi da gwamnati da kuma masu hannu da shuni inda akwai sabon rahoto da wata kungiya ta kaddamar da aka kaddamar a Lagos a ranar Laraba ya bayyana yadda 'yan Najeriya ke kallon gwamnati da kuma masu hannu da shuni a wannan kasar. Rahoton ya kuma bayyana cewa kashi wato a cikin 'yan Najeriya na jin cewa tsarin yana fifita wasu 'yan kalilan masu arziki a kan talakawa inda suka ce haraji ma a wannan kasa wato talakawa su suka fi biyan haraji a kan su masu hannu da shuni. A Najeriya inda matsalolin tattalin arziki rashin tsaro da kalubalen shugabanci ke ci gaba wannan rahoton ya ba da haske kan yadda al'umma ke ji da kuma inda suka sanya fata ko kuma fushinsu inda suka bayyana cewa fa su fa a daidai wannan lokaci sun fi yin fushi da masu kuɗi da kuma gwamnati domin suna ganin cewa masu kuɗi da kuma gwamnati a wannan kasa su ne musabbabin matsalan da suke ciki wato talakawan Najeriya suke ciki kenan. Wannan shine rahoto kuma shine batu da za mu tattauna a kai wannan musamman ga talakawa ni dai fa ni ina cikin kashi 70 da muke cikin masu fushi din Big ya ce shi ba shi ba ni ina cikin kashi 70 nan duba ga na bayyana wasu dalilai na to wannan shine maudu'in da za mu tattauna yau a wannan shirin me yasa talakawan kuna ganin menene dalilin da yasa kuke fushi da gwamnati da kuma masu hannu da shuni a wannan kasa? Shine idan lokaci yayi zamu ba ku dama domin mu tattauna akan wannan maudu'i da wannan sanyin safiyar.
Shawaratu, because maybe as we dey talk this one, e get some Bongelicious countries where we say Nigeria's trust, where we say they rate am ba. We see they ahead of them far. They say even with all our challenges, 50% of Nigerians still believe say Nigeria go be strong country, better country. 50% na that kind story I want hear. You understand? 50% no gree, 50% gree, halfway. You understand ba? But according to this very particular report, it said most trusted countries na countries like China. Chinese dem believe for their country well well. You understand? Say their country dey do them well. Indonesia, the United Arab Emirates, yes, Dubai. You understand? So these countries, then they believe say their country they do them well, and they feel say their country na places where they say it go fit make them do okay. But surprisingly, make I tell you, say why would they talk of Nigeria? Places like UK, United Kingdom, Germany, South Korea, and Japan. For them, they for the bottom, Nigeria even dey ahead of them. Say Nigerians then they trust say Nigeria go dey better compared to wetin the people of this country believe for their own country far. You dey understand? The people wey dey for this country, they believe say their own country sef no dey do them well. When they rate all of them, they say even Nigeria even dey on top of countries like United Kingdom, Germany, South Korea, and Japan. In fact, na Japan na im dey bottom. You understand ba? And this report dey talk say see wetin the government need to do, even get to the point where we say they even look at wetin they talk about discrimination. You understand? They say 75% of Nigerians then they report discrimination. You understand? And all this one is dey part of the problem, especially among those wey be say dem dey aim money well and then they even dey talk say discrimination dey. Shawana too dey hear where get money, na then they talk say discrimination dey. Yes, na then they talk say discrimination dey. But whichever way the report come to say e get enough room for leadership and institutional repair. Say they fit still repair am because Nigerians they still believe say things go better. You understand? E go better. Nigerians still believe say things go better. Say dem go fit leave all this their annoyance behind if only the government and the rich people, you understand that? Say dem go start to dey trust them because they still believe say this thing wey dem dey do, say dem fit still change. You understand? And na wetin the report also still talk be that.
Masu har yanzu a ci gaba da muke yi na tattaunawa ko kuma magana akan ita wannan rahoto da ta nuna cewa kashi 70 na al'umman kasa Najeriya na fushi da gwamnati da kuma masu hannu da shuni masu kuɗi kenan. Za mu ga cewa duk da kalubale da ake fuskanta a wannan kasa, sannan kuma an samu har yanzu a wannan rahoto cewa kashi 50 cikin 100 na 'yan Najeriya har yanzu na da fata game da gaba, yadda suke fatan cewa Najeriya za ta iya yin kyau fiye da yadda ake samu a wasu kasashen ci gaba kuma fiye da yadda yanzu take. Sannan kuma rahoton ta bayyana cewa duk da waɗannan kalubale, rahoton ya bayyana cewa har yanzu akwai damar shugabanci da gyaran cibiyoyi a Najeriya domin samun ci gaba, duba ga cewa har yanzu Najeriya ta fi wasu kasashe wato fata mai kyau ga yiwuwar cewa za a iya samun kasa mai inganci mai kawo ci gaba a nan gaba, wanda kashi 50 cikin 100 suka aminta cewa Najeriya za ta iya yin kyau, za ta iya gyaruwa a nan gaba. To wannan shine har yanzu ci gaban bayani da wannan rahoto ta kawo mana game da cewa kashi 70 cikin 100 na 'yan Najeriya na fushi da gwamnati da kuma masu hannu da shuni.
Shamanatu, final on that report. It talks say see one of the problem where all of us, including you, including me, say the problem is say we dey sabi look for problem, but we no dey find suggestion for solution. You understand that? He say when all of us start to dey report problems and then start to dey suggest solution, leaders go start to dey listen. You dey understand ba? He say true say we dey too dey look problem, we no dey suggest suggestion. If we start to dey suggest solution ba, e be like say leaders dem dey listen more. Na part of the report too. So our people wey dey for there, make you sef dey develop the mindset of wetin of finding solution instead of having eye for problem na part of the report.
Har yanzu kuma rahoton na cewa wato akwai matsala wanda gaba ɗayan mu da ni da kai muke da shi a wannan kasa shine mun san yadda za mu yi mu nemo matsala ko mu nemo tsokana ko kuma in ce matsalan dai to amma kuma ba mu kawo hanyoyi da za a bi domin a magance ita wannan matsala da mu da kanmu muka tsokana. Domin haka rahoton ta yi magana cewa idan dukkanin mu za mu tsaya mu dinga nemo hanyoyi da za a magance matsalan to kuma zai daidaita. Wannan shine kuma kai akan rahoton.
Shawana too. Since 70% of the verse, no we go drink water because as na the verse, I don't like your face.
Yeah.
Your face. I don't like her. I think we'll go drink water because I don't say this report now. Don't take plenty energy from us. We can come back after this commercial break. Make sure so that they book on to Rock FM 90.3 today Tori. Shawana tonight they make me verse this morning.
Masararru kafin nan mu kai ga baku dama a wannan rahoton ta ɗau zafi duba ga cewa kashi 70 ne cikin 100 suke nuna fushi ga gwamnati da kuma masu hannu da shuni. Domin haka bari mu baku dama ku dan sauko daga inda kuka haura domin na san kuma kun haura kamar da Big J na cewa yana ganin fuska na baya masa kyau idan in haura to amma da haka bari mu dan lika sashi talace yayin da mu ma za mu samu dama mu dan jika muku shi kafin jin dawo.
Mandela Baptist Convention Nigeria (MBCN) joyfully invites the general public to the joint MBCN Easter Festival of Lessons and Songs themed From Death to Life. Guest speaker Reverend Dr. Dimas S. Sarki. Date Friday 18th April 2025. Time 3 p.m. Venue Salvation Baptist Church MBCN number 1 Chalingo. Announcer Planning Committee. Come and experience the outpouring power of God.
I am strong, God. To the man hustling every day to get his daughter through school, the artisans grinding every day to earn their urgent 2K. To the farmers, scientists, teachers, the doctors who do what they do so we can learn, live, and grow. The entrepreneur with his hustle, waiting for Baba to pick his call. To us Nigerians, doing our best daily to make ends meet. The world is yours. The world is ours. Let's go. Let's grow. Go make a difference with MTN Data.
Global Crusade with Kamuni presents Global Retreat and Global Crusade. Theme: Experiencing the Power of His Resurrection. Ministering Pastor Dr. W.F. Kamuni. Date: 17th April to 21st April 2025. Venue: Deeper Life Campground, Mile 6 Bypass, Jalingo, Taraba State. Jesus is Lord.
The Taraba State Agro-Climatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes (ACROSAP), implemented by the Taraba State Project Management Unit in collaboration with the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Ministry of Water Resources and Aquatics, Taraba State, under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. Abdul Prakash, Governor of Taraba State, has planted 1,000 hectares of assorted trees in Adokola, Taku, Kurmi, Sardauna, Gashaka, and Zing local government areas. The state project coordinator, Dr. Yakubu Jura Fleming, is calling on our communities to prevent bushfires and protect our investment. Avoid pouring lighted cigarettes, burning materials in the bush, regularly clear dry leaves and grasses around your homes and communities. Consequences of bushfires are soil degradation, loss of life and property, air and water pollution, climate change and disruption of our wildlife habitats. Let's work together to prevent bushfires. AgriSol, cleaning the environment, saving lives.
Law and order are essential elements of good governance in a civilized society. It is illegal and immoral to take the law into our own hands. Why take a life we cannot create? Violence, jungle justice, and mob actions are not solutions. We must stop now. Nothing justifies taking the law into our own hands. We must follow due process, report, hand over suspects to law enforcement agencies. They are established to enforce the law and ensure offenders are held accountable. Our justice system is actively working. The government remains committed in tracking down offenders and ensuring justice is served. Mob violence is never the solution. Stay alert, speak up, uphold the law. We are civilized people in Nigeria. Together, let's stand for peace, for the law and order, and for justice. Say no to mob action and jungle justice. This message is brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Yes, country people, now welcome back from the commercial break. As they always tell us, the thing where they run for is our body for this this industry. Now advert, I am not gonna bring on advert sharp. You know, say you get advert where we say you want to make people know what you they do, what you they sell, or you want people make them fun for any event where we say you they plan. Or yeah, make you make you quick. Go to our marketing department for shop C3 Hassan Papa Plaza, where they for Emir Palace Way, and as more money, shaking the money, they say you know the clear pocket, and now you go just drop and people go to start to they know what you do. Shawan action.
Masana barkan ku da dawa daga sashen tallace-tallace inda muka kawo muku irin hajar da muke da shi a wannan safe sannan kuma za ku kawo naku hajar da mu tallata muku a wannan kafa ta mu mai albarka domin mai tallashi ki da riba sannan za ku yi mamaki irin kunnuwa da kuma irin ciniki da kuma alfanu da zaka samu a ita sanadin wannan tilla da zamu maka a wannan kafa tamu mai albarka domin kai naka tallar zaka iya ziyartar ofishin mu dake shop C3 a Hassan Baffa Plaza domin ita tallar namu a farashi mai rahusa muke yin sa karka bar wannan gara ba sa ta wuce ka barka.
Shout out to Daily Trust, 9 days for front of us now. Africa tired of being poor, says Akinwumi Adesina. Africa tired of being poor, says Akinwumi Adesina. The president of the African Development Bank, our own Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, the African nation, say we go for us to overcome poverty and underdevelopment. Say waiting will happen to say look, we Africans make we stop to the sell raw material. Say if we check everything whether they talk say now only 2% of global manufacturing in Africa they do 2%, baby, only 2. You understand? Say all the things what we get, our gold, our crude, or our cocoa, our everything what we get for Africa, will they sell them the way where they say will they come out from ground or from tree? We know they fit do it, we know they fit process them into other value. Shawana too, share you know say all the chocolate where we say where they sell for Africa, the chocolate where they sell for Africa. Now for Africa here, now they do it with they plant the cocoa. We go come sell and cheap to them for France or for wherever. They go do the chocolate, come return them back to Africa. We will come buy them higher than the amount what we carry sell the cocoa for them. So I understand what Dr. Akinwumi made the talk this morning, and to African leaders they need to be deliberate about this thing now because we know they take our chances at all. We get part of the reason, but I always they talk see Shawana too. If you carry rice from Thailand, if you carry rice from Vietnam and all those countries, you go see say their rice no get stone. Sure you know. Why this we will call our own the stone rice for Nigeria? we go still see stone for inside the stone rice. Shey you get wetin I mean? The rice wey we talk say we don destone am for Nigeria. Why we compare am to the one wey they carry from Thailand? When we carry the two come, the one wey we say we don destone for Nigeria, we go still see stone. No be the same technology wey dem use for Thailand. We no fit get the same technology carry come Nigeria come do am. You understand? You see, one of the things wey be say India do, wey be say e stand India out, India deliberately steal technology. You understand? In the days of their colonialism, wetin dem do be say dem deliberately steal technology. So our own here, we dey here dey complain all the time. Wetin we fit do to see say Africa solve this problem? We get the human resource, we get the people wey be say dem fit do this thing, but the problem is say we still prefer to descend. If not, what do you think about Shawana too? We say Dangote, you get one of the best refinery for the world. You get from Nigeria. But that time don't do the refinery. Wait till come be our own booking chicken inside. We say we know they sell crude to Dangote. You understand? You see what we dey talk now, we don't get the best refinery for the world, but if you say now for America or any other